scar tissue scan.
Mm-hmm. Just that one spot.
Major. You're gonna have a huge scar here and across here. I wasn't worried about the scar. It's as long as, you know, evens all of it and I can move it, kind of like the rest of it, but.
How do you pick anything you don't have?
What?
How can you
Okay.
pick anything you don't have nailed?
Good evening. This is a October sixth, 2025. This is a special meeting to approve the budget
Grab that, that's fine.
of the Grace County on that one. So everybody please rise for the pledge of allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call. Zorn,
Here.
Edlin,
Here,
Averill,
Here.
Ellison,
Here.
and Travis here. So I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Okay, do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Second by Zorn. In discussion? Any discussion? One last time, any discussion? All in favor of approving the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Same sign, nay. Motion carried. So we got one item on the agenda is approval of the 2026 budget. So. Hey, guys,
Do we leave the floor open, or just make a motion to approve it, be done with it, or what would you like to do?
Don't we have to wait 15 minutes?
Jamie said about 10-15 minutes for it
Okay.
shows up on that one, so,
Okay,
on that one.
So if you have anybody here that would like to talk about the budget,
Yeah.
you can open the floor to them.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
discuss the budget, and yeah,
That's it.
and then yeah, like you said, I think 15 minutes and
Yeah, we gotta keep it open.
Mhm.
I see Rose is here, but
Guess why I'm here?
we know you're here, but unfortunately, we can't, this is different, like last year you were here, remember Rose, you know? And we can't, it's just strictly just a budget meeting. That's all we're supposed to talk about.
Well, my point
follow-
is,
I know that,
my
Rose, but
point is,
I know that,
if you
but
don't have my income, you better take that much off of your planned expenditures.
okay, that's fine, but you follow what I'm saying, though, it's just strictly in the budget, you know, that's what we're supposed to vote on, you know?
Are you gonna be planning to balance your budget? Are you planning to have enough revenue come into the
We-
county?
We should.
What is the revenue gonna come from?
Taxpayers.
mhm.
Well, we get what your point. We get
We
what you're
get the
saying.
point, but, you know, you're talking about your water thing again, of course, you know.
Yeah, that's my big gripe.
I know it is,
Yeah.
I know it is.
This is a matter of taxation without representation. You do things, you spend money, I don't live here anymore, I don't get a say, but I get the bill. This is un-American.
But you still own the land in Griggs County and that's what you're taxed. You still own the land in Griggs County and that's what you're taxed on is the land.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm taxed, but I don't get to vote. The school came up for a vote, I can't vote on it, I don't live here.
Correct.
Correct, yeah.
But you want my money,
'Cause you
and
own
I'm
that.
telling you, I'm sick and tired of paying the money without having any option. And now I presented my case to you, I came,
Yeah, I know.
all
that's
right,
true.
and what happened? What did you guys do for me?
Not much, no,
Well, no, how about nothing?
no.
How about nothing, right? So right now I'm gonna lay out my case because I don't believe you were here, you weren't here, I don't remember if you were. I have about 250, maybe a little less than that, acres of tillable land. And I'm being assessed about $7,000, that's my tax on that 234 acres. I don't think anybody else in this county is getting taxed as heavily on their land as I am, and I have no say in it.
Have you talked to our tax director when they did the assessments?
Who did the assessment?
Have you talked to the tax director? We have a tax director in Griggs County now. Have you talked to Linda?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'm going to advise you to visit with Linda about the assessment on your land.
Linda who?
Linda Morris.
She's still here, did she leave already?
I'm not sure if she's in her office or not, but
let me go live.
We can look.
Morris?
yep, Linda Morris.
Phone number should be listed too.
Yep. Yes, she will happily help you out as much as she can.
Who has the authority to put these assessments on? Who assessed my land this way in the first place?
The township does.
That would be the water board.
The water board or the township
Yeah,
assessor?
yeah, because each township has their own assessor and they assess.
It's it's the drain that you're
Yes.
talking about, so that would be on the
Yep,
water board.
I'm stuck with the property tax, but it's a special assessment.
Yep.
That I'm gonna keep complaining about.
Yep, duly noted.
Yeah.
Now Lauren knows that I'm not in this TBO4 drain. I don't get any benefit from it. It's on the opposite side of the road. It continues on the opposite side of the road till it's way past my property. So why am I being charged almost $4,000 a year and I've been paying it? So I must have paid between $20,000 and $30,000 on this now. So you consider that when you're passing this budget.
Correct.
A lot of that money's coming from a little old lady.
Are you ready for her phone number?
Pardon?
Are you ready for her phone number?
Sure.
Did you leave already, Sam?
She did.
701-797, what's on the website? 3211.
Okay, now does she have the authority to make any changes in this?
She could maybe look into it and
Your
to adjust
taxable
it.
value. She could help you with your taxable value or assessment and stuff. She could
So
explain that.
she has the authority to adjust it.
Your taxable value, not your special assessments. You would have to go to the water board for that.
Good luck.
Yep.
All right, so you just be mindful. I don't see another soul here complaining about taxes, but you know, they're out there complaining about taxes on the street. So I'm here on behalf of all the people that don't bother to pay any attention to these things. We're being taxed to death.
Well, we had the property tax reform, it was passed by state legislature, that, the property tax
Yeah,
and we did, and actually we had a 3% cap on the local governments. And we made that 3% cap on our budget. So I thought that we did pretty well on that. So kept under control.
well, as I said before, I'm stuck with the property
I-
tax. But I very much object to the special assessment, which is nothing but theft.
Yeah, I duly noted, Rose. So,
All right, well,
okay,
all right, I won't hassle you anymore
Okay.
tonight.
okay.
Thank you, Rose.
But you heard
We
from
heard you loud and
the
clear.
public, okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rose. Okay. So all I need is any more discussion, the 2026 budget, guys, for approve it?
And approve it,
We still got
7
one.
more minutes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm,
Then we're-
okay, that's fine. Okay. Jamie.
You can come to voice your opinion.
Oh, good.
You're still a taxpayer, even though you're a representative of the county too, so.
I have not. We, yeah. I'm guessing what, about 6:15 we're thinking, guys, or, roughly.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to go through with the budget? While we sit here, you guys are all good with it?
No, it would have been nice to be able to find
Anything else, guys?
money for another position, but they're really, even when I looked at Wayne's, he's very tight. It's his budget this year is what he had last year. He didn't change anything, so. And his expenses that are in here are pretty well on, so.
That would be the big thing, is if we could find that, that would make that decision a lot easier.
Yep. Going on to C, oops, I'm going too fast. Shrinking things.
Well, I think we did it. Kind of went through that when we tried to make out the budget
Right,
we were pretty much down to not much extra,
Right.
right.
No, we did.
but $3,000 or something,
Yeah,
about all we had. So,
And like I said, we put that, we had that 30,000 left and we put it into this, into the courthouse, new courthouse for maintenance.
It's more than three.
I mean, 30,000.
Yeah.
30,000, which is a good deal,
Yeah.
because we're gonna need maintenance for this building eventually. And
Well, that fund,
yeah, that's something, yeah.
but after we did that, there wasn't much. left.
No, you're correct, Lord, yes.
We basically, brought it, made it so it was at that 3%. That was it.
Yep.
What did you say, 10 to 15 minutes?
Yeah, well,
Well, the meeting's supposed to start at 6. If no one comes, I would say within 10-15 minutes.
If we wait till another.
So at 11 minutes?
If someone walks in and you guys are finished, I mean, the meeting started at 6, so if you guys adjourned and there were no comments, that is what it is.
Yeah.
But give people, a few minutes to come here.
yeah, let's go to at least 6:15. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And that is, so,
It is tight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And anything that we add now, would be subject to that 3% next year too, which would be kind of
Mhm.
tight,
Yeah.
make it even.
worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if we rearranged his budget next year, he would not be able to get that dollar amount back. It would be already rearranged for the next year's.
What's that mean?
Let's say, for instance, we found something in his budget in a different line and
Oh,
put it into
yeah.
salaries. Coming next year, he would be limited to be able to, put that money back into that line again. You can't just add that in there because we already took it and put it over there.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it depends on too, where we're at. I know we just took 38,000 out of it, but we still have 62,000 out of the COVID then.
But I don't think we can use that COVID for wages, could we?
well, if you did, but what's gonna happen next year? Where are we gonna get the 80,000 the year after? That's the hard part. And you can Band-Aid it this year to get it going, but we have to,
The COVID funds are kind of for a one-time, I would say it was for like a one-time
Deal.
deal,
yeah,
not like an ongoing thing.
Mhm. Maybe it's a,
Pay them in front and 1099 them. No. No,
I'm sure Wayne will figure something out. He always does. Been at this for how long? But we just,
Yeah, our issue is that fourth person in the blade is,
Mhm.
that's the key kicker,
sometimes might need to start off with maybe a casual person
Yeah.
here and there, help out when needed to be helped, and then slowly build, into there.
cause when did they cut all that? 18? When they cut all that
I don't know,
out?
what, do you remember when
Well, it was when these blades got leased.
yeah, it was 7 years ago, yeah,
7 years ago with the new
yeah,
lease.
yeah, that's right. Went from 4 to 3.
And it did show a big difference over the 7 years with the roads, like I see, I don't live in the country, so I don't drive the roads much or anything, but it didn't make it does show the difference between us having when we had 4 blades to when we had 3.
I have heard of, they don't get it cleaned out with snow as quickly.
Yeah.
And I have heard that, but I haven't heard much.
So the one thing that happened was that machines were leased. And there was the hours I would put on the 4 machines, they could have actually had 3 machines, so they were paying for a machine. But they weren't using the hours
On the fourth one.
on the 4th one.
well, weren't they originally gonna try to rotate the machine, put a dry or another guy in it and keep it going longer, but then that didn't work out or something, and-
I don't know if anybody wanted to do that,
right?
Oh,
but yeah, my recollection is that they paid for leases of the 4 machines. When those machines went back, the aggregate of the 4 machines actually would have only added up to 3 machines. For what we had for lease hours.
the only downfall of that is you know, having 4 machines, you still only have, that just means it was spread out further. You know, if you have, working on 3 machines, you get 3 machines covering more area than the 4th machine. That's why each machine had less, because it was, I see what you're saying there.
But they were paying, I mean, what, they were paying for something, they weren't using it.
Right, right. You lease it for so many hours a year and you're only using half of it, you know, or,
And then they lost an employee over that, didn't they?
Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
Well, an employee resigned.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
and
correct.
yeah.
That's correct.
But we've lost 4 townships up in the
Your area.
northwest corner of the county besides, which at one time the county was doing, but now we don't do them. They pay.
Yeah.
They pay their own way.
Our township does too.
You have
My
an
township does
independent,
too.
Yeah.
Mhm. The road, I don't know about, the graveling, but I know the snow removal, we pay for that, but I think the, gravel too, the blading, natural blading, I think we.
Who does that work?
But
I was told it was Flayton, but I don't know if it still is or if it was him or not.
it does.
But I know Nick Stalock does it for snow removal. Just because he's right there, so he can get on it right away.
We have been pretty fortunate in the last 3 years. For very little snow during the winter. If we get a heavy snow year, I think we would be.
Well, the other thing too is they went the route of having more trucks, because they're quicker to open up versus the blades. Our issue on my township is that we rather have the blade, because then it's done one time, on the township roads. Truck does, it's okay, but get you out and going. But to do a decent job, you need the blade to really wing it out. There's the kind of trade-off there,
And that's where you get a year of a lot of snow.
That's
If
exactly.
you do not get it wrung out,
You're
you're
screwed.
screwed.
Exactly. So anyway, it's 6:18.
17.
Anyway, so let's get this over with. So, a motion on the floor to approve the 2026 budget for Griggs County.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Averill to approve that. Do we have a second?
A second.
Second by Zorn. Okay. There'll be a voice vote. Any discussion? Any discussion? One last time. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none. Zorn,
Aye.
Edlin,
I,
Averill,
Aye.
Lauren,
Aye.
and Trami votes aye. Motion carried. And now
thank you, Sam, for
Yeah,
all
thank
the
you,
work you
Sam,
did in the
all the work
budget.
you
This
did.
was,
Thank you.
you did such a good job.
Thank you.
we appreciate it a lot, Sam.
You were on top of literally everything we had questions for or the changes.
Yes.
And I need a motion to adjourn, please.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Second by, any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? All in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Sign opposed. Motion carried. We're done at 6:18 on October 6th, 2025. And the next scheduled meeting is for Monday, October 20th at 9:30.